Pinoy Ako is one of the things that I almost regret doing in my career as a songwriter. For the record, this is one of the rare moments that I will talk about this song because we really don't want to talk about Pinoy Ako. Ever since it came out, I kept on avoiding it. So to set the record straight, I want to talk about it now. History muna, Pinoy Ako is a commercial project. We didn't write it. It was written by Jonathan Manalo. He approached us on behalf of ABS-CBN to co-produce or co-write the theme song of the first Pinoy Big Brother edition. That time, I didn't know what Big Brother was because we were getting popular that time. We were getting a lot of projects thrown to us, and one of them was this project, Pinoy Ako. So when he approached me, he said, we need a band to interpret, to put music, to interpret the song, to record, shoot a music video in 1 week. That's the beauty of being in a band. There is magic pag nagsama-sama na kayo, you know. And pag na-interpret mo siya in such a way na, you know, na-incorporate mo yung sound mo. Yeah. Because when Jonathan Manalo gave it to me, meron na rin siyang melody. I didn't use it. I told him, can I create a new melody for this song? Because hindi siya bagay sa banda. So, we want to own it. You know, make it ours. I think dun yung magic nung inangkin namin yung kanta. And put our influences in it. And of course, being a melody maker, na-surprise din ako sa sarili ko how I created something so singable that people would remember it instantly. So, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It just happened. Ganun ka stressful yung project na yun. I mean, pressure was 1 week, everything in. When we got to the details, he gave me the lyrics. Ang original title niya is Pinoy Ako, Pinoy Tayo. I read the lyrics and then I started working on it. It took me a day to work on the melody and arrangements. I worked on finale. I was notating everything. My father heard it actually. Sabi ng tatay ko, pakiramdam ko sisikat yung kantang yan. I was clueless how big it was going to be. Like Pinoy Big Brother, how big it was going to be, we have no idea. I was just enjoying working on a project and challenging myself. So we were able to deliver in a week everything. And we went on with our regular lives, touring, gigging, and then it came out. And boom, it changed everything. It changed the game for our band. It became massive. We weren't ready for it. We were just starting with a major record label. And then after a few months, we were doing Coliseum shows all over the country. It's like this national anthem that we didn't expect. Everyone was expecting to release something like that again. So the third album that we wrote was Hindi Siya Masa. But I told them I have to do this because we have to redeem ourselves as creators. I almost regret doing in my career as a songwriter. I don't regret it now. I mean, it's part of the experience that I had that made me who I am right now. I learned a lot about it, and I'm happy it's being played still until now. And Rico Blanco has courage to cover it and make his own version for the new season of PBB. So meron talaga that one song the band hates. It was Pinoy Ako. But now that I'm mellowed down, I don't hate it anymore. I mean, it's part of the learning process. That's the reason why yung third album namin sa Orange and Lemon sobrang lalim na eh. And we disbanded after its release. I went back to indie. For so many years, I refused to sing Orange and Lemon songs. Nag-underground ako for a long period of time until I decided, okay, it's time. It's all about continuing the legacy of what we're doing, what we've started. Malaking impact yung Pinoy Ako in our music career during that time. We weren't ready for it. Pinoy Ako does not reflect our music per se because it's a commercial project. But it became big. It actually made the band and at the same time, sad to say, broke us. So many opportunities coming in and it distracted us from our goals and our what the Orange and Lemons is really about. Our music is not about that. It also contributed to the disbandment of the band. Because of that success, everyone was expecting that we create more songs like that, something that the public would want to hear. So commercial projects or masa projects. Hindi naman kami masa eh. Hindi masa ang Orange and Lemons to begin with. Naging masa lang kami because of this one song.
Labis na nainip, nayaya mo sa bawat saglit.
Pinoy Ako became controversial as at the same time massive. We were being accused of plagiarism. A lot of accusations when I was dealing with lawyers telling us not to say anything about it. It even reached the publishers of that song, pero wala naman eh. Walang nagdemanda. There was nothing. It wasn't a big deal to them. Before we released that track, we consulted a lot of people, my engineer, my producer, and they said yes. I was being responsible as well. Negative publicity is still publicity. It's a matter of sampling. Like, for example, blues, reggae. Pare-pareho lang naman sila eh, yung progression eh. Kasi when I wrote Pinoy Ako, may lyrics na eh. Ginawan ko ng melody yung chorus line. Yun yung nauna eh. I was heavily into new wave, and The Care was one of the bands that we cover. So subconsciously, it was there, and the chord pattern was there. So in-apply ko. It sounded similar, but the notes aren't. The intro is what I was doing was it's just 3 notes. The original from The Care was 4 notes. So it's different. For me, I consider myself an original artist. Sumasakit para sa akin na to be accused of such. Kaya grabe yung drive ko to be original. It's hard to build respect. Ganun na nangyari sa akin. I avoided a lot of commercial projects. I'm happy it happened because I'm in a better place. I make music as a therapeutical experience to document my life, to preserve memories and experiences. I want to release something that's going to be timeless. That's always been the goal. 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 50 years from now, it's going to be there. And new generation might be able to discover it. This is Clem Castro. Please don't forget to like and subscribe this channel. OG.